Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Unhinged Trash Pandas. I'm Talitha, and here with me is my co-host,
Kristen.
We are two midwestern women who are obsessed with true crime, creepy books,
documentaries, serial killers.
Yes.
What else? Movies, TV, books.
All things creepy,
scary,
police procedural,
twisty and like twiny. You know what I mean? Like,
if y'all could see her right now. So a little about who we are. We've known each other for
31 years.
31 years. Friends. Yes, and we decided we were going to do a podcast because we're just insane.
And we're so fun to be around.
Or at least we like to think so.
No, I think others think so too.
Well, that's the vibe they give. That doesn't mean it's real.
There's that. But we are fun to be around.
So I'm going to let Kristen, otherwise known as Kissy. I'm also known as Lit or Litbit. And I'm going to let her tell you how we became friends.
I love telling this story. It literally is one of my favorite stories to tell ever.
I know.
I know. You've heard it so many times.
I was there.
I know you were there, but I tell it to like everybody.
You do. So 31 years ago, because she'll just continue to rant otherwise.
So my parents got divorced in 1995.
Yes.
My mom, psychopath.
But the best kind.
But the best. My dad, gay. So clearly, you know.
You know, little quick tangent. This is going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like just your mom being a psychopath is probably what really got you started on true crime and shit.
I would say so because she did 3 stints in the psych ward while I was before 8th grade.
Yes.
And I got to see all that, plus all the stuff afterwards.
Yeah, and we'll get more into that.
Anyways,
there's plenty of time. So back to the story.
Mom and I moved down here. We moved to Waterville. And she did not realize that I would not be going to Waterville schools, that I would be going to Waseca because they're split.
Yes.
And so 8th grade, and I'm getting good grades, and I get put in the special study hall.
She's still special today, kids.
There's that, yes. But I get put in this study hall with all these, like, you know, people that I don't really know yet, and I see Talitha. And
Wait, did you see me first or my hair first?
You know, I think I probably saw your hair first.
Okay.
So once you get to know me through this whole process, I'm kind of shy. And it takes a lot of courage for me to just go up to people randomly and talk to them. Well, this bitch right here went up to her and ran my fingers through her hair.
And I turned around and said, okay, creeper, I guess we're friends now.
And we have been pretty much inseparable except for the 10 to 15 years that you lived in Florida, I was in the cities.
Yeah, that was just a fluke.
But other than that, we're like 2 peas in a pod. People expect us to be together in town. Like, if one of us isn't there, where's the other one?
I'd say that we're attached at the hip, but she's a lot taller than me, and I'd just be hanging off of her.
I do tell her that I can put her in my pocket. So
I'm not quite that small.
She's not that small. But
no.
So that's how we met. And we have been friends ever since, and you're not even my friend anymore, you're just my sister.
Yeah, she gets mad at me if I call her my friend and not my sister, but biologically, we are friends. Mm-hmm. But also sisters, just not biologically. No. So, we have a really long history, and we bounce each other.
We bounce each other?
We totally do. I bounce you. We bounce ideas off of each other.
We bounce each other. I feel like that needs to be added to my list on my phone. Which we should talk about at some point, because that list of crazy things that my kids and you and my other people in my life say is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like we're 4 minutes in and people already know how this is going to go.
And I think they're excited about that.
Okay, so we bounce off of each other really well. Yep. Clearly, as you can see, one little flub turns into a whole tangent of things.
Ooh, bless you. Who sneezed? Was that Hino? Oh, no, that was Chibi.
That is Chibi. Chibi has been sneezing a lot lately.
Does he have a cold?
I have 4 cats and a rabbit, so you will hear us talk about that a lot. Kristen has 3 cats.
I have 3 cats, all girls. Talitha has all boys.
I have all boys.
Which is funny.
But you also have 2 children and a boyfriend in your house.
I do. I have 11-year-old twins, Hannah and Gabriel, who I'm obsessed with, who are obsessed with me. Gabriel is all boy.
They're obsessed with
They
me.
are. They're obsessed with Auntie Lit, too. Yeah. Gabriel is soccer and Pokemon and is amazing. Hannah is a mini-me through and through.
Yes. And she's getting really good at doing winged eyeliner.
Yeah, she is. She's been working on that really hard.
She needs to practice
Yes.
on
And
me.
then the boyfriend, Dylan. And you have a husband.
Yes, and I have a husband, Brian.
Yep.
So really we both have the same amount of kids in the house, if you think about it.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obsessed with cats. I kind of relates to trash pandas.
It does, because we like all animals.
They got 4 legs and they're furry with
And
a
they're
tail.
so cute and soft.
God, every time I see a video of somebody with a trash panda
I know.
from a baby, I wish I had one. And those little hands.
I
kill
wonder
me.
if we put cat food out on your deck, if we could lure some trash pandas onto your deck to feed them.
Okay, but they're already feral.
Oh.
They bite. They're aggressive.
They wouldn't bite us. We're nice people.
No, I feel like the reason we're called trash pandas when we're obsessed with cats is because we also bite.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I can live with that.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So,
I digress. We also like singing.
yes, we do. We might randomly just start singing.
Because pretty much anything anybody says, we can probably put into a song or know a song that wordage has come from.
And I do that constantly. And Kristen will also just randomly break in and go, "Ooh, cat!"
Uh-huh.
So be prepared.
I'm like an ADH squirrel. Oh, there's a squirrel. Ooh.
Just an ADA squirrel? Like an assistant district attorney squirrel?
God, I wish I was that smart.
So ADHD squirrel.
Yeah.
She has squirrels in their head, and none of them are in a line.
Nope.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
So she will randomly throw us on a tangent, and we will forget where we came from.
We'll get back to it eventually, but
One of us will remember.
It might take us a while.
So where do you think your true crime obsession came from?
Well, I think it started with my mom. I mean, but I think if
She's not a criminal.
No, she's not. I think if I'm going to put something on it, I think the first time I watched Silence of the Lambs was really the first time I got pulled in and thought, okay, there's got to be more to this, because there's got to be more people out there eating people.
And ever since you watched that movie, do you make sure to put the lotion on the skin?
Yes, or it gets the bucket and the hose.
But if you're putting the lotion on the skin, aren't you worried that a serial killer might want you for your skin?
Well, I mean, probably not, because my body's kind of messed up.
Yeah, but you got a lot of skin.
Well, he could take the skin. I would let him take the skin.
It's too bad he couldn't have taken that 11 pounds you got rid of.
Well, that would have been nice.
It
would have been nice.
He wouldn't have had to kill anybody for it.
No, he wouldn't have. It would have been nice and tidy, and there would have been no issue. Although, I don't know how I feel about that. What about you? When was your first time you really...
I think I probably became obsessed with true crime thanks to a couple of things. Okay. From a very young age, I started reading scary books.
Same.
R.L. Stein.
Oh, my dad had me reading Stephen King at age 8.
See, I would have, but even then, I read so fast that Stephen King's too wordy.
He's so wordy. Yeah, I get it.
I love him,
Yes.
but audiobooks are better for me in
and
cases like that.
This will be a constant debate between us whether we like audiobooks or not, because I can't do audiobooks.
And I am constantly too busy doing things that require my full eyes and hands attention that...
Yep, it works for you.
Yes. I do medical billing, so I listen to audiobooks while I work.
And I just read.
And you just read.
And I'm also a fast reader.
Yes.
When I really sit down and get into a book, I'm like in the book.
Literally.
Like, if I'm reading
she practically sits on it.
I mean, if I'm in Harry Potter, that sounded really bad. If I'm reading Harry Potter, I'm like at Hogwarts and like watching, like almost not like a ghost, but like.
Okay, total tangent again. So 99 Fear Street.
Oh.
And Christina's Ghost, which I'll get into that a little bit. But 99 Fear Street and Christina's Ghost, along with the fact that Jacob Wetterling was kidnapped.
Yep.
When we were kids here.
That was a scary time to be a kid.
It really was. It really was.
And we'll get into that more because we were obviously live during that time, and I think letting people know what it was like growing up after Jacob was kidnapped and what our parents did as a reaction. I mean, I know I couldn't go anywhere alone.
But you lived in the cities at that time.
Yes.
I still lived here in small town Minnesota, USA, you know, so I still lived my life like normal.
From talking about Jacob Wetterling.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
Yeah, and we will probably have at least one, if not two, episodes on him.
What if we could get Patty Wetterling to come on our podcast?
Patty, if you're listening,
you should come on our podcast. Anyways.
Intro episode number 1, and she's already inviting people.
I would love that.
Okay, so the combination of those things got me interested in knowing more. So those are probably the things that really got me interested in true crime. And then, of course, seeing Silence of the Lambs.
Well, yeah, and
help.
I Copycat was another good movie that really got me interested in what I would consider the popular serial killers: Dahmer, Gacy, Bianchi, and Bono. I mean, because that was just the list in that movie. And I think also another thing that has helped is I have somebody who I can talk to it about. You and I can go back and forth and float our ideas, say, here, watch this true crime documentary. What do you think? Do you think it should have gone this way? How do you feel about it? And that really fuels everything for me.
Yeah, we do that a lot. And if I watch a show, I immediately tell her she needs to go watch it so we can discuss it.
Yep, and I'm getting better at watching and telling you. So, I mean, we're growing.
So here's something that you weren't here for yet.
Yep.
That is another kind of fuel to my obsession. And that was in 6th grade. We had a whole little, like, week. I think it was a week. It might have been shorter than that and just felt like a week because I was so excited about it. But in school, in 6th grade, we discussed the Shook murders.
Ooh.
So the Shook family was a family from Waseca, where we live. And, like, the whole family was murdered with a ball-peen hammer.
The whole family.
So we'll probably have a discussion about that later on, too. But that was a little intro into my true crime obsession.
Yep.
And from there, it just spiraled into conspiracy theories and all sorts of documentaries and books. And it didn't have to be real.
No,
like, what's your favorite book series?
Oh, well, that's... Holy shit.
Series, not just favorite book.
My favorite book series.
It can be something current or something not current.
I think probably as of right now, because I'm currently in the Pendergast series, I have to go with Kay Scarpetta by Patricia Cornwell. She really does a good job at pulling you in. I mean, you can talk about James Patterson and John Samford, who I absolutely adore, the Samford series, and it's based in Minnesota, which I have this obsession with finding out things about Minnesota, too.
Yes.
Like, it's based in Minnesota, like, kidnapping, anything. Like, I just want to know what happened in our state.
Yeah, and, before recently,
Minnesota
wasn't something that was just talked about
all
over. Now you hear all about us all over the world, whether it's good or bad.
Yep.
But being able, for me, listening to Sanford books, it was so neat for me just listening to it and having them be in places that I've been.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Virgil Flowers
Yes.
spinoff.
Yep.
Where he goes to Polly Eyes Pizza.
Yes.
Polly Eyes is in Mankato, and it's phenomenal.
Yep.
We are not being paid for anything that we talk about here, so if we advertise something, it's because we love it.
Yep.
And Polly Eyes Pizza is amazing.
Yep.
Although my new favorite is the pizza farm in town here.
See, I haven't had that yet. I heard they're really expensive.
No more expensive than anywhere else.
That's good.
But if they were, they're worth it.
There's a place in Faribault called Basilio's that has amazing pizza.
We've both lost a lot of weight, but we're still pizza obsessed.
Yes. Yes.
So, my absolute favorite is what she mentioned already. And this is a current, still running series, but it's been around for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the Agent Pendergast novels by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. I think what I love so much about them, and I think you'll understand when you get farther in.
Yeah.
I've literally just gotten her started. It's like a combination of conspiracies, the mystical, serial killers.
Yep.
It has like all of our obsessions all in one of our other obsessions.
I love that.
So it's our obsession with books, and all of our other obsessions are inside that book
Which
series.
is great. And
like, there's literally even time travel in some of it.
Oh boy. Time travel's hard for me sometimes.
Me too, but it's still fun.
Okay.
It's fun to read and watch things that are time travel.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to know that at least the way things are now, it's not a reality.
Right.
I mean, that could be a whole government conspiracy situation there, too.
Oh,
Maybe it is.
Maybe
it is reality, and we just don't know about it. So, I think I like it just because it kind of blurs it all together.
Yeah, I know.
So...
Conspiracies?
Yeah.
You want to go with conspiracies?
Yeah.
Okay, well, are we going to start with JFK?
Have you been to the spot he was shot?
I have not, but it's one of my places that I really want to go.
So, Brian and I went...
Yep.
We actually went to Texas for a regional Pokemon TCG tournament.
I remember.
And we loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually had vacation for that whole week.
Right, you were gone for a while.
So day one at the tournament, when we knew we weren't going to make it to day two, we dropped out and we just used that time for exploring. And we went to Dallas for a little tour. We got on one of the little trolley buses and went around town. But we just kind of stood, before we even got on the tour bus, we were so long at the spot where JFK was shot.
Right. Do they have it blocked off or anything, or is it just...
No, it's just a road.
Okay.
But what they do have is they have X's on the road.
Okay.
Where the vehicle was.
Right.
When the two shots hit.
Correct.
And I don't want to get too far into it because we can do a whole episode on this.
You could do 20 episodes
on
it.
But I can tell you from experience of both of us, he was not shot from that book depository.
Well, you've said that he was shot in front. He was shot in the front of the head.
Yeah.
So
and the book depository was behind him.
Yeah.
So instead of going on the museum tour of the book depository, we went and talked to a guy who had a table out and a bunch of magazines and who was a conspiracy guy. Because even though I don't necessarily believe in all conspiracies, there's just somehow, when it involves government stuff, there seems to be a lot more reality in the conspiracy side of it. And, I mean, I would say that the most disturbing one of that for me is 9/11.
Oh, clearly.
And we can get further along in that too.
But another one for me, and we'll tie this into something else that I love, is Hitler conspiracies. And
yes,
there are so many Like, you just look it up and it's like, it's just thousands and thousands of conspiracies. 42 attempts on his life.
42 attempts. And Kristen has an obsession.
Slight obsession, yes.
Like 2 full shelves of her bookshelf are all World War II Hitler
They are.
stuff.
Holocaust.
Yeah. All of that.
Mhm.
So we're probably going to end up with a few episodes just on that.
Yep. Well, there's so much you can talk about, too. I mean, and when it comes to Hitler especially, he was shisty.
What?
I mean, like, people don't even know, like, he was using women as sex spies to find out about the other side.
Oh, that sounds like a total Russian infiltration type of thing.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a fun little...
Yep. That'll be fun to talk about.
Let's see. Creepy books. The creepiest book you think you've read.
That's hard. Because, I mean, do you mean creepy in the sense that, like, I was freaked out by it or it just fucked with my head?
The book that fucked with your head the most.
Well, I've read so many books. How do I pick one?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you
Will that
start.
help?
Because you have one. I know you do.
So I have one that fucked me up from early.
Mm-hmm.
That I've already mentioned, and that's Christina's Ghost.
Yep.
And I just remember I was 7 or 8 years old. I couldn't even tell you full details about the book anymore. It'd probably be helpful if I read it again, honestly.
Probably.
I probably wouldn't hate it. But it was about this little girl who was visiting her grandparents or something, and she ended up having a ghost following her around. So at that age, the reason it was creepy, because it wasn't even a creepy book.
No.
Even though there was a ghost, it wasn't really scary. But at that age, after reading a ghost book, I kept thinking for the longest time that I had a ghost following me.
Well, I mean, you probably did.
I probably still do to this
Well,
day.
as do I.
But as an adult, creep factor wise, I'd have to say Nosferatu.
Oh.
And I mean the NOS4A2, not the vampire Nosferatu that everybody knows. There was actually a series.
That was random.
My TV went to sleep, guys, and decided to start playing relaxing music. Sorry about that. It's off now. So if you haven't seen it, they actually made a TV series on it.
Oh, did they?
On AMC.
Oh.
So if you haven't watched it, watch that. And then you can read the book instead.
Right.
But you can watch the series and go, oh, man, I imagine how much creepier the book was.
I don't know how to pick a book. There's so many. I mean, and it's not like they were scary or they creep me out. It's more of the, this could happen in real life factor. That gets me every time.
That is still creepy. It's just a different kind of creep.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I've read so many true crime books and so many murder mysteries and serial killer books that I think my head just, I don't know. They don't scare me, but they scare me. Because it's something that
It's a
could happen.
psychological fear more than a irrational fear. It's going to happen kind of fear.
It's I'm gonna check the front door lock 3 more times just to make sure that it's locked.
That's also part of your ADHD.
And my OCD.
And
also,
your OCD.
But it's also, I mean, like, if I watch Silence of the Lambs as an example, I'm checking windows, I'm checking the door. I'm, like, turning all the lights on.
See, and I don't really do that at all.
Oh, with that one, and I love that movie. And Anthony Hopkins, you are fucking amazing. I love you, but damn.
Except in the right.
Do you know that the whole part of him with the whole Chianti, making the sound, was ad-libbed? Ad-libbed?
Ad-libbed?
Ad-libbed?
We are not going to edit that out.
Yeah, it was totally ad-libbed by him.
I
it
absolutely believe that.
And Jodie Foster had to leave set because she was so freaked out by it. And she was young.
Yeah. I mean, but Jodie Foster went through a lot when she was young.
Yeah, she
Taxi, anyone?
Yeah, hello.
So she was, 12?
Yep.
And playing a hooker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so who's your favorite? We've already talked about that, but what's the most disturbing rabbit hole you've ever gone down?
The most disturbing?
Yeah.
The most disturbing rabbit hole I've gone down is probably the 9/11 one.
Oh, there's so many theories.
If you haven't watched it, and this is for Kissy and for the listeners, if you haven't watched it, Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist. Okay.
Zeit.
Okay.
Zeitgeist is, there's more than one, but the first one really goes down a 9/11
Okay.
rabbit hole.
Yep.
And how it talks about how they were built to specifically withstand
Yep.
being hit by a plane, and yet somehow it was burning so hot that even days later when they were pulling up rubble, they were finding molten, melted steel.
There's so much there.
And people who did survive said that even before the plane hit, they heard noises.
Wow.
So that I got from that documentary.
Okay.
And they talked about other things in there, but that was a big focus of that. So if you're into conspiracies, it's a great documentary.
And I'll add mine. Mine is the Holocaust. And the only reason I think that it's the most disturbing rabbit hole I go down is because there are so many people out there who still actively believe that it did not happen.
Oh, yeah.
And I cannot fathom, with all of the evidence that is out there and things that we've seen going to the concentration camps, how you can say these millions of people did not die here.
I mean, even the survivors who all have their numbers tattooed
like,
on
that
them.
didn't just randomly happen.
Do you think all these people just know each other and randomly got different numbers tattooed on them at the same time?
When Cheeto is not in the office, I want to take the kids to DC.
Yes.
And take them to the Holocaust Museum, because that is something that I think everybody should experience.
Yes. Hopefully it's still there.
I would hope so. I mean, if Cheeto gets rid of it, I might.
I'm sure you can all figure out who she's talking about when she says Cheeto. She will probably just say Cheeto all the time because I won't allow her to say much other than that.
I can't say anything else about it. She's made me so I can't talk.
So
that will never happen.
I kind of want to go down a little quick creepy topic.
Go for it.
I kind of want to do this every episode. We just have like one little thing that we talk about.
Sure.
And this is just a little creepy thing that I came across.
Love it. Share it.
So this is a Reddit story. So if you don't have Reddit or don't know what Reddit is.
I just put it on my phone today. I'm really far behind. Okay, here's another thing that you'll learn. Talitha is all technology. Like, anything I need fixed or anything I need done phone-wise, computer-wise, she is my girl. Me, I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I don't ask me anything technological, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I mean, you do.
I get better. I try. I can't hook up my Nintendos at home. And you've been there now 3 times and still haven't set them up for me.
Well, we've had this discussion.
I know.
She's getting a new TV.
Well,
so we've already decided that we are not going to do that.
We did decide that, didn't we?
Yes.
Why do I forget that? I know I forgot that. Because I was probably high when we talked about it.
Oh, but you're never high.
No, Talitha and I like to have edibles.
It's legal here.
It's legal. We're good. I have a tendency to get very mouthy and wordy when I'm high. So a lot of times she just has to put her phone on silent while I go ham.
Yeah, and then I like to use Suno and turn it into songs.
Yeah, she's turned some of my texts into songs before because they're so outrageous while I'm high.
Yeah. So
anyways, go on with your creepy fact.
Well, okay, so if you haven't heard, there's this story on Reddit that this person posted, and they were waking up finding Post-it notes, creepy Post-it notes that were written, and they swore someone had to be breaking into their house. So the sticky notes were appearing. There were objects that seemed like they were moved, finding strange messages.
I've had that happen to me. Not the same. But
after I tell them the whole Reddit story, I want you to tell them about the hut.
Oh, we're going to talk about the hut on the first episode?
Because I feel kind of like what this person went through is kind of how you felt in that moment.
I feel like
it relates a little bit.
So here we go.
So
Pay attention.
They had memory gaps, and everything just felt kind of wrong.
Which is the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on.
They genuinely believed that someone was coming into their apartment while they were sleeping. And I haven't exactly felt that specifically, but I've had dreams where I felt totally real in the moment. I had to go check all sorts of things.
Really interactive dreams, I think.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So the notes that they were finding were super creepy and just confusing and unsettling, and they were really freaked out. So immediately people on Reddit were like, oh, you have a stalker. There's somebody like you have a hidden roommate that's like maybe living there while you're sleeping or something.
You have a hidden roommate.
Well, it depends on where they live. Like maybe there was, you know how some of those places have the openings in the wall and there's like practically whole rooms behind that opening that people don't use. It would be. So people were like saying they were gaslighting them and that it wasn't real, that they had schizophrenia.
That's a bold statement.
I know, right? Like, are you doctors on here just diagnosing somebody based on this? But of course, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy nonsense. Well, yeah, of course,
everybody just has to give their 2 cents.
But then one Reddit user changed the whole story.
Wow.
Do you have a carbon monoxide detector?
I do.
Well,
you weren't asking me.
I wasn't
but
asking
I felt
you,
like I needed to answer. Do you have one?
I also have one.
Okay,
yes.
Because I don't want to find out that you died.
No. Well, I live in a rental, and legally you have to have it.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Well, so here's the thing. With carbon monoxide poisoning, memory loss.
It's the silent killer.
It is. But you get paranoid. You're disoriented. Disorientated? So, turns out the original poster checked and they did have a carbon monoxide leak. So all of this that was happening to them, they were doing to themselves, all because they were slowly getting poisoned by the carbon monoxide.
You wonder did it say on there how long that was going on?
I don't remember how long it had been going on for, but it seems like it must have been a pretty slow leak.
I wonder how long it takes you to die from carbon. You can die instantly from that, can't you?
If it's if it's a big enough leak, I believe you can. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I just work for one. But I just feel like I'm going to give this a Trash Panda rating.
Oh, I love that.
So we're going to do 1 through 5 Trash Panda, okay?
Okay.
So personally, if I was the victim, I'd give it a 5.
Oh, clearly.
Because you would slowly be going insane. But you, because you're slowly going insane,
yes,
would be going insane even faster because of all the things that you're thinking about on top of it.
Oh, it would be crazy.
So both Kristen and I have severe anxiety. Kristen's got a lot of shit wrong with her on top of that. So do I, just probably undiagnosed. But I feel like you'd be going slowly insane, and then you go even more insane because you constantly be doing all of these things to guarantee. No, even during the day when you're not confused, I think you'd be doing all of these things to try to guarantee that this stuff wasn't going to happen while you were sleeping.
Yeah.
And then for it to happen after you've made all these guarantees, I feel like that would be a Trash Panda 5 for me.
I concur.
But as the reader, as just somebody reading this and thinking somebody's going crazy, maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2.
You concur with?
I concur. I like your ratings.
I do feel like from Kristen's perspective that as the victim, she'd probably give it a 10 out of 5.
Oh, I'd have shit piled up in front of the door. I'd be hiding my Post-it notes. I mean, come on. You know how weird I am.
You already have memory gaps.
I do. And, you know, part of that is from my mental health issues.
Yes.
You know, I mean, now are we going to talk about...
Okay, so let's talk about the main... But let's talk about what? First of all, Kristen had a big surgery.
I had gastric bypass.
And huge loss. She lost like 3 other people.
I did. I killed 3 other people off of me. Well, I didn't kill them. They just melted away. Which would be a good way to kill somebody. Can you melt somebody? I mean, in what, like acid, you can melt somebody. Well,
Like I discussed before we started the recording, you need to watch Malignant.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, you know where else they do that? Is in 7. They melt the...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's talk about this. After her surgery...
I got really sick.
She got really sick, and she had to go back to the hospital.
Yep, they shipped me. I went to Owatonna Hospital. I went to a hospital.
She went to Owatonna Hospital. She was there for a while before she got transferred up to the cities.
When I got back to Abbott, I was very sick. My blood pressure was 86/50. My electrolytes were, like, non-existent. And I was so fucking high on Dilaudid that they were giving me that I didn't know whether I was alive or dead.
She has a very high tolerance, we both do, for most medications, but particularly pain medications because we have such a high tolerance for pain.
Correct.
So, they were giving her a lot of Dilaudid.
Every 2 hours, 10 milligrams of Dilaudid.
But also she's not a very good representation for what her pain actually is to discuss with people.
No, because I live with pain every day with the RA.
Right, so when a doctor says, what's your pain out of 10?
It's always a 10.
It's always a 10.
But you can't tell by looking at me unless I look at you and go, okay, look at my sausage fingers. And if we ever go live and I'm having a flare, I will definitely show you my sausage fingers because they are quite amazing when they're super fat. I can't bend them, but, you know.
She likes to nibble on them.
Yeah. So, as they were taking me off the Dilaudid and giving me electrolytes, I basically was coming off of an overdose, I think.
Yeah.
And as I was coming off, I was having major hallucinations. Major. The biggest one was that I was in a hut in Africa. And when I say hut, picture those thatched...
So, like, Africa forever ago, not Africa today.
No, like, we're like out in the fucking, like, safari-esque.
Okay, so you're like in the middle of the safari, and there should be lions outside.
There should be. And all of the doctors are from that area, and I'm in this hut, but the hallway is like a doctor, like, hospital, but it's got this red flashing light that is always flashing.
I feel like you were in Lost.
Probably.
Like, on a crazy island somewhere inside of a bunker.
Like, my dads were there, and I was talking to them. I don't remember talking to them. Papa, you'll get to know Papa. Papa said that as I was laying in bed, I was talking to the kids like they were there.
That makes a whole lot of sense to me.
So even when I came home, I made Lit come stay with me overnight because I still had to tell myself, yes, this is real. Talissa is real. You are sitting in your apartment. This is real. You are not where you thought you were. And it took me a couple days to come out of that.
And even that night, I had to, like, read through all of her notes and tell her when we spoke, what we spoke about, because she didn't think that even any of that was real.
No, nothing.
So we had to go through everything that was real. And it took
a while.
Months.
And the biggest thing that came out of that, and this is kind of funny, I could not be near mango.
Yeah, for months.
I couldn't smell it. I couldn't eat it. And I love mango. Like, it is one of my favorite things to eat.
Which means that me, being your person... constantly put mango things around her.
And finally, one day, it was fine. And now...
I did give her something with mango in it, but didn't tell her mango was in it, and she drank it, and it was delicious.
Oh, so
and I
good.
think that kind of eased her back into
did.
it. Like, you have to... It's totally psychosomatic.
I know, and you know what's funny is Papa hated mango.
That is kind of funny.
Isn't that funny? But yeah, they were there. That time was, I'm glad that we talked because I don't remember a lot of it. Which is good, probably.
That is probably good, because I don't think I would want to remember that either.
I don't want to go through that again, and the fact that I've lost the weight that I've lost, I feel so much better, and you've lost so much weight. We went on this journey together.
So, when she was about to have her gastric done, 2 weeks before the surgery, she had to go on a liquid diet.
Yep, you have to do liquid diet to shrink your liver.
I don't know what you just said when you meant to say liquid diet, but we're going to go with it.
Okay, well, when you do the liquid diet, you have to do it because it shrinks your liver. Because when they do the bypass, they have to move your liver to get to your stomach.
Yeah, but what I meant is you did not say liquid diet.
What did I say?
I don't even know.
You'll get that a lot from me where you don't know what I'm saying.
Even when she's saying her own name.
Yes. I feel like sometimes when I write those non-make sense... Why can't I think of the word? The...
Nonsensical?
Nonsensical... Is that a word?
Yeah.
Nonsensical text. Like, we should have a little... Okay, today Kristen sent this to me. And tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to get, but, you know.
I, of course, shove it in her face every time she does it.
Voice to text is not my friend. Let me just say that.
Let me just say, when we did our first test run of this episode, she called herself Crisis. Which is almost fitting because she is almost always mentally in a crisis.
There is that. But I feel like lately I've been in a really good place.
Yes, really good place. I think for the most part, we both are.
I
Otherwise,
agree.
we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah. And the fact that we're doing it together, I mean, you'll find that I'm completely obsessed with my best friend. And
if we ever do TikToks, you'll see my face every time she says that.
I mean, everybody around me knows that, like, Talitha she's headquarters. That's what my boyfriend calls you. Every time something happens, he's like, oh, you're texting headquarters.
Yep.
Well, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I be?
So Kristen's 2 months older than me, but I feel like I'm the older sibling.
She clearly is.
I'm the one who gets all the news articles and shares all the information with her.
She really takes care of me. I'm not trying to be, like, funny about it, but you really take care of me. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
You're older, but I'm the mom.
Yeah,
you're the mom, and I don't have any kids.
Yep. I mean, it's like anytime I need something, I gotta ask Talitha, or should we do this? I don't know, maybe, but I gotta ask Talitha.
So much to the point that some people call me her boss.
Yep.
But that's okay, because I'm not, first of all. But we made a whole joke out of it, and it's constantly, if she says she's going to do something, I'm like, did you ask your boss first?
Mm-hmm. And you'll also learn about me that I'm a fairly giving and caring person, and I want those around me to be taken care of. So while somebody might look at that as you being my boss, that's me being a good friend and doing stuff with you.
Okay, but here's another thing on that. If I tell you to do something and you just jump and do it, it's not because I'm telling you, it's because you just happen to know that, yes, that was the right thing in this moment.
Exactly.
She does tell me no.
I do. And I don't listen to her. She will tell you that all the time. I really don't listen to her on a lot of things. And I think weed is probably the biggest one. I used to think because I was so fat that I could take more weed, which is clearly not the case.
No, for those of you who live in places where it is legal, cannabis is fat soluble.
I did not know that until you told me.
So generally, if you have a little more fat in your body, or if you put it in something that has more fat, chocolate, cookies, things like that, those are going to get you more elevated with the same milligrams.
Dylan will be happy that you said elevated, because that's what he says all the time when we're high. It's like, we're so elevated right now.
Well, people don't realize, like, if you eat a 10 milligram cookie versus a 10 milligram gummy, that most of the time you're going to get more elevated off of the cookie.
So I shouldn't eat 12 cookies?
No.
I feel like we need to do an episode where we're high. Do you guys think that would be fun to have an episode where we're high?
You'll have to let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
Like in the comments.
Send us a message.
Send us a message.
And we are both pretty busy people, but we will keep track of that. Mostly her.
Yep.
Because I am slightly busier.
I'm the researcher. I'm the note taker. I honestly love anything school.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to school supplies.
Yes.
I mean, any chance I get to buy supplies, like office supplies.
Obsessed.
I mean, I even bought a special 3-hole ring binder. That's just Trash Panda stuff.
Yeah, and she made me print off a full page of our
Yeah.
cover.
But listen,
art.
my daughter, who is highly... What is the word I'm looking for? She can be a little... There it is. She's like, Mom, this is fantastic. And I'm like, I know, right? And then she gets to the serial killer list and she's like, that is beautiful.
And how long did she look through it before she gave it back to you?
She didn't give it back to me. I had to take it from her because she was looking at the serial killers that I had highlighted.
And I would not be surprised if one day you find her on her tablet.
And this was Gabriel. Oh, that's cute. Thanks.
Yeah, that's typical. That sounds spot on. And if you haven't looked at our cover art there yet, you'll see how adorable it is.
So cute.
And we've already ordered the shirts.
Yep.
So
there will be merch.
There will be merch.
Wow, we are really off on a tangent right now. That's okay though.
Well, we've talked about our main stuff so far.
We have.
This is just our intro episode. Next episode, we are planning to discuss the Dyatlov Pass.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Talk about conspiracy theories and just what the fuck happened on that mountain.
So much crazy.
Should we maybe mention that we have a TikTok also?
We do. There's nothing on there yet.
There's one post.
Whoa, there's one post. I
did that all by myself too. After you got it. Yeah.
I'm the techie one. She's the researcher.
Yeah.
So it actually works hand in hand.
It does. It works
She can
great.
give me the research, and I can throw it into ChatGPT and ask for
it's
even
all
more
printed
info.
out. Exactly. And then she gets it all printed out for me. I get to highlight, which, by the way, highlighters are completely my jam.
And you can highlight inside the electronic documents too.
No shit.
That sounded really sarcastic, but she actually meant that. She's making the oh my god, I'm so excited. Speaking of oh my god.
Well,
should we just say it now?
We can't say oh my god. We say oh my C.
So, if you ever hear one of us say OMC or oh my chibi, my cat Chibi, my old man, he is very
godlike.
He
just embodies a godlike personality.
He's so perfect.
He's like one of those, when Egyptians were worshiping cats?
Yes.
And that was the thing to do? That's what we do with him, because he is an Egyptian
But you know how they
cat.
always, in the hieroglyphs, they always depict black cats looking so regal?
Yep.
Well, my cat is gray, but that's what he looks like.
See, and I feel like that cat is Audrey. Audrey is my black beauty, my Black Panther.
I call her Dickie.
She
is Grandma.
Named after Audrey Hepburn, and we'll talk about Audrey at a later date.
But she's also it's like she's my grandma.
It's like when
reincarnated.
Lit's grandma passed away, her soul went into Audrey.
Yeah, because we actually call her grandma, and she comes running. She knows we're talking to her.
Yep.
But
she's also the queen.
She is.
I mean, she rules that roost like nobody's business.
And she's obsessed with your boyfriend.
She is obsessed with my boyfriend, and it really pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah. Well, Chibi's person is my husband, Brian. The older he's gotten, the more loving he's gotten towards me, though. Yep. But he totally has RBF.
Oh, completely.
But he is super sweet. He will have RBF and still be giving you headbutt kisses.
Yep.
Sweetest. So, we will probably say OMC a lot.
I feel like we need to do a get to know the cats episode. Because we talk about them so much. You don't want to sit here and be like, oh, that's we have 2 orange psycho cats, by the way. who really embody what an orange cat is.
But my orange psycho just got married.
He did.
Obviously not real.
No. Peach, my princess, is such a little dainty thing. She's so
and she's
sweet.
older than mine.
I know she is. And then we have Sky, who we brought home from the farm, and she had never seen the inside of a house.
She's the sweetest little girl.
I have never had a cat that loves love the way she does.
Yeah. She's obsessed.
Yes.
With everyone. She always wants to be near you. Mm-hmm. And when she's not, it's because she's sleeping somewhere.
Yep. She's usually upstairs sleeping. Mm-hmm.
So I have Chibi, my old man. He is 11 this year.
Wow.
I know, he doesn't look it.
No, he doesn't.
For a little while before we got our newest cat, he did look it. He was losing the weight, and then we got Hinode.
And I think Hinode brought out.
Yeah, they chase each other around, they play. So first I got Chibi, and then a couple years later, Brian decided it was all right to get Chibi a friend. He was not a cat person to start. Mm-hmm. Bad history with cats.
That's not good.
So then we ended up getting Kutsu and Mizu. And
so
we
you
got
went
them,
from 1 to 3.
Yeah. I don't think Brian fully realized that when we went. But they were buy one, get one. How do you just leave one behind?
No? You can't just leave one.
Right? So we ended up with 3. And Kutsu torments Mizu.
Oh.
He didn't always. It wasn't really until the last few years.
Yeah. I feel like he's better, though.
He's a little bit better, but I think that's because our youngest, Hinode, who was just born in October, and he is not fixed yet, which is why Kristen constantly keeps asking me to
Him and Peach would make beautiful babies. But can I also mention, which you did not mention, that Kutsu is a complete chonk. And I am completely obsessed with him. And you'll hear me reference my boyfriend. And I'm not always talking about Dylan. I'm sometimes talking about Kutsu. Because I call him my boyfriend.
If it sounds like she's talking about a cat, she is.
Yeah.
She is. So, Chibi is my cat who will come be around anybody. Mm-hmm. Mizu likes to kind of stay in his own little place.
But he's definitely your cat.
He's definitely mine. He sleeps on my head.
Yep.
Kutsu doesn't really like other people, but he has finally allowed Kristen to hold him, pet him.
It's amazing when I get to hold Kutsu.
It's only taken 5 years.
Only 5 years.
Only 5 years.
But we're making progress, which is good because it makes me happy.
You even picked him up today.
I did. I just went for it today. I thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to pick him up. And he stayed for like 20 seconds.
And he didn't freak out while you were picking him up.
No, I know. I mean, 20 seconds is 20 seconds.
And not all cats like to be picked up.
No.
Hinode is fine with it. Hinode is also loves everybody. Wants to be around everybody.
Why does that scare me? Like, Dylan will try and pick me up, and it scares me.
Because you're still almost 500 pounds.
Oh. Well, there is that.
So, I think that's probably good for episode 1.
I think so.
We're almost an hour in here. So we just want to thank you all for listening.
Thank you for coming.
Like Kristen said, we do have a TikTok, also an Instagram. There's nothing on Instagram yet.
We should really post something. I'll post something.
I mean, we'll start to do more of that after we actually get fully going and see if y'all like us first.
We'll get better as we go along, but I hope you guys decide to come along for the wild ride that is our friendship.
Yes, we will get better. This is our first episode. There will still be a lot of tangents. And
we accept your tangents too. I mean, like, if we get comments and stuff, like, go on a tangent. We'll mention it.
Please rant in our comments.
Yeah, if you have a conspiracy theory that you or want us to talk about, or a true crime series that you think, okay, you guys really need to watch this and tell me what happened. What do you think happened? Please I have goosebumps again because I feel so good about this.
Yes, let me remind you by saying, when she likes to research, she means it. She's obsessed about researching things.
This is why I need to get a little laptop.
Not gonna lie, when I watch documentaries, I know you do this too, but when my husband and I watch documentaries, because thankfully he likes to watch them too.
Yeah.
We will pause.
Yes.
and Google.
Yep.
Everything.
Same.
Because we always feel like, are they telling us the whole truth here? So then we have to dig further into it.
And what I really like, and I hope you guys come along for this ride also, is there are some current cases that are going on that I feel like we'll probably ride along with them to see what happens. And
Yes.
we'll bring you along for that ride.
Idaho 4.
Yep. The Murdoch murders.
That he just got his overturned, which is
The Gilgo Beach
crazy.
murders.
The Gilgo, yes. And the fact that his wife
Didn't
not
know.
Not even that she didn't know, because honestly, people say that all the time. How did you not know? How did you not know? But sociopaths are so good.
They are so good.
So, sociopath. Okay, so as we've discussed our mental issues here,
Yes.
one of yours is,
Bipolar.
and how good are people with bipolar at not showing that to people they don't want to?
If there was a Grammy, Oscar, Tony for how good I am at acting like everything's fine and there's nothing wrong, I would have every single one of them on my stand.
Unless I was the one voting.
Well, yeah, because you called me. You can see. Here's the thing about her. She can see through my bullshit where others can't, and it's funny because I've been with Dylan now about a year, a little over a year.
Yeah.
And he's still trying to figure it out. And every time he can't, he's like, "God damn it! Why does she get it and I don't?" And I'm like, "Dude, she's known me for 31 years. You are getting there."
But we're also slightly simpatico in that
we are,
reason,
definitely.
because you can see it in me too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm not as good at covering it up.
No.
I have anxiety. I don't.
And there are moments I can't cover it either.
Oh, yeah, but that's not a bipolar
No.
situation. That's just a.
And I'm highly
Anxious.
medicated.
Yes. I'm not as highly medicated as she is, but we
I'm
both.
also going through menopause or premenopause right now.
Perimenopause.
So
It's called peri.
I'm like all over the place right. I'm sweating bullets right now.
Well, it's also. I don't have central air, and
It's fine.
like 80 degrees outside, and we're in my living room where there's no air conditioner, but also that was intentional because it wouldn't have the air conditioner noise.
There's that. Yeah, we need to quiet. Although we're not quiet. We're never quiet.
No, that's okay. So even if we are in a loud room, we should be loud enough to override that.
Yeah.
So, episode 2, we'll probably
pass.
the Dyatlov Pass, and I think we'll do a little World War II snippet
I can
from
get
you.
something ready.
We might actually end up doing like a little 5 to 10 minute segment
Sure.
of World War II
Okay.
in most episodes, because I feel like you're going to
There's
have plenty
so much.
to talk about.
I already have 5 pages. Plus 7 pages about Hitler.
I was going to say, I know you had another. She has handwritten notes about all of the different assassination attempts. So, and we're going to do a Trash Panda rating system,
Yep,
I think,
everyone.
on at least our major
I think so,
cases
yeah.
that we talk
Yeah,
about.
I think so.
And those will be 1 through 5. And I think eventually we will, like, post that rating
give us a
system so
rating.
that we'll post, like, the details of it so you guys understand what each one means when we give them.
Yep.
And you guys can give us your ratings on
We
our
should do
cases,
like
too.
a rate. Like if you're rating it, you should give it like 1 panda or 2 pandas. Like, don't just put the number. You should put the number of pandas.
This is one of her tangents. She's referring to emojis. So if you're rating in our comments, give us the panda emojis.
I mean,
1
I
through
feel
5.
like that. I'm super nauseous right now. Oh my God.
Some of her medication makes her nauseous. Sorry, y'all got to hear about that on
Sorry.
episode 1.
It's all ginger ale now.
All right, so thank you everybody
Thank you.
for joining. Stay trashy.
Yeah, stay trashy.